I'm about to reveal something that may genuinely shock you, something so common, so ordinary, that it's probably sitting just a few feet away from you right now, tucked inside your bathroom cabinet or resting in your bedside drawer. My name is Dr. Eliana Eva, and after more than 20 years working as a heart specialist, I've seen countless people walk into my clinic with hearts weakened not by age, not by genetics, not by lifestyle, but by medications they trusted without question. These aren't rare drugs or mysterious prescriptions. They are the pills people swallow casually for headaches, joint pain, stomach issues, sleep troubles, or seasonal colds. Pills they believe are completely safe because they are advertised everywhere and sold without hesitation. What I am about to share goes against the comforting belief that if it's common, it must be harmless. I used to believe the same thing early in my career, before I saw the pattern with my own eyes, patient after patient, heart after heart, showing the same damage caused not by disease but by medications they thought were helping them. These companies don't advertise the risks clearly. Many doctors don't see the long-term consequences because most of the damage happens quietly, slowly, inside the arteries, long before symptoms appear. But as someone who works directly with the heart every single day, I've seen enough to know that staying silent would be a disservice to every older adult who deserves to understand the truth. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 common medications silently weaken the heart muscle, why they become dramatically more dangerous after age 60, and what steps you can take immediately to protect yourself. This isn't fear or exaggeration. This is life-saving information that every senior should hear. And to start, we must talk about a category of drugs nearly everyone has in their home: non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, better known as NSAIDs. Medications like ibuprofen, naproxen, and diclofenac have become the go-to solution for pain. They work quickly, they work reliably, and for that reason, people use them regularly without giving a second thought to what they're doing to their heart. What most don't realize is that these drugs carry a hidden danger, especially as we get older. Back in 2005, even the FDA issued a strong warning that NSAIDs raise the risk of heart attack and stroke. Yet millions of seniors still take them daily, unaware of the strain these pills put on their cardiovascular system. Let me give you an example. One of my patients, a 73-year-old man who loved woodworking, used to take ibuprofen every morning for his back pain. One afternoon, he suddenly felt breathless, exhausted, and noticed his ankles swelling rapidly. When we examined him, he was in acute heart failure. The true trigger wasn't a new disease, it was years of routine NSAID use putting more and more pressure on his already aging heart. To understand why this happens, you need to know that non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs interfere with natural chemicals that protect the kidneys and blood vessels. This leads to fluid retention, higher blood pressure, and tighter arteries. 3 things that force the heart to work harder than it should. For a younger heart, this stress may be manageable. But for an older heart, especially one already dealing with stiffness or mild hypertension, this added burden can be devastating. Some non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs even interfere with the protective effect of low-dose aspirin, meaning people trying to safeguard their heart may unintentionally cancel out the benefits. The goal here is not to scare you into avoiding medication altogether, but to help you make decisions that protect your heart rather than harm it. There are safer pain relief options, safer dosages, and safer strategies, but none of that matters unless you understand the real risks hiding inside these everyday pills. As we move deeper into understanding why this simple morning drink becomes so powerful for adults over 65, it's important to recognize how drastically our leg muscles change with age and why strengthening them is not just about looking fit, it's about preserving independence, mobility, and long-term health. After 60, your legs naturally lose muscle strength at a rate that accelerates each decade, and this decline affects everything from balance to bone density and even the ability to walk confidently without fear of falling. What most people don't realize is that the body's ability to absorb protein, minerals, and key nutrients also drops dramatically, meaning that even if you think you're eating healthy, your muscles may not be getting what they need to stay strong. This is where the morning drink becomes more than just a beverage. It becomes a nutrient delivery system that works with your body's natural rhythms. Drinking it early in the day triggers metabolic activation at a time when your hormones, digestive enzymes, and repair mechanisms are most responsive. Seniors often wake up dehydrated, which makes muscles stiff, joints achy, and legs weak. Hydration, first thing in the morning, improves circulation, delivers oxygen to muscle fibers, and prepares your body to actually use the nutrients later in your meals. When you combine hydration with specific natural ingredients like magnesium-rich seeds, anti-inflammatory herbs, amino acid-supporting foods, or minerals that support nerve-muscle communication, you create a drink that has an immediate and long-lasting effect on leg strength. Many seniors mistakenly assume that weakness in the legs comes from aging alone, but Dr. Eliana Eva often explains that the real issue is something called nutrient lag, a condition where the body is simply not receiving the right nutrients at the right times. Morning is the window when your muscles are most ready to receive nourishment, repair overnight damage, and switch from a slow, stiff state into an active, energized one. This drink stimulates that transition by supporting mitochondria, the tiny engines inside your cells responsible for energy production. Strong legs require strong mitochondria, and this drink helps activate them, especially in older adults whose natural mitochondrial activity has slowed down. Another reason this morning drink matters so much is because seniors tend to experience chronic microinflammation in the lower body due to years of joint stress, inactivity, or previously unnoticed injuries. This inflammation silently weakens muscles and makes them slower to respond. The ingredients in the morning drink work like a natural anti-inflammatory reset, calming down swelling, opening blood vessels, and allowing nutrients to reach the areas that have been blocked by inflammation for years. But perhaps the most surprising benefit is how this drink supports the nervous system, something people rarely associate with leg strength. Your legs don't just need muscles, they need strong communication between the brain and the nerves that control movement, balance, and coordination. Many plant-based ingredients in the morning drink naturally support nerve signaling, helping seniors move with more speed, stability, and confidence. This alone can reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the biggest health threats after 65. Another powerful aspect is how this drink helps regulate blood sugar. High or unstable blood sugar weakens the legs more than most people realize, causing heaviness, slow recovery, and even pain. By stabilizing glucose levels early in the day, the drink keeps your muscles energized instead of drained. When your morning metabolism is healthy, every step feels lighter, every movement feels easier, and your stamina increases significantly. As Dr. Eliana Eva often points out, strong legs are the foundation of healthy aging, and you cannot build strong legs without giving your body the right fuel, especially at the right time. This drink is not magic, but the science behind it is powerful. Morning hydration plus nutrient timing plus anti-inflammatory support plus improved circulation equals stronger legs and better mobility. Seniors who adopt this routine consistently report that climbing stairs becomes easier, standing for long periods becomes less tiring, and morning stiffness fades within days or weeks. So Section 2 makes it clear. The morning drink works not because of hype, but because it supports the very systems that allow your legs to remain strong, stable, and youthful even after 65. As we move into the deeper science of why seniors over 65 specifically experience rapid leg decline, Dr. Eliana Eva explains that one of the most overlooked causes is impaired circulation, especially in the lower body. Your legs are the farthest point from your heart, which means they rely heavily on healthy blood flow to receive oxygen, nutrients, and regenerative compounds. But with age, blood vessels naturally stiffen, circulation slows, and the tiny capillaries responsible for feeding your leg muscles begin to narrow. This leads to a condition many seniors mistake for normal aging, when in reality it's a slow starvation of the legs. That's why your legs may feel cold, heavy, numb, restless, or weak. These are often early signs that your circulation isn't keeping up with your muscles' needs. The morning drink you've been learning about throughout this script directly targets this issue by supplying ingredients known to naturally widen blood vessels, improve oxygen transport, and reduce the buildup of metabolic waste inside the muscles. When circulation improves, the legs wake up, regain strength faster, and recover more efficiently after walking or standing. Seniors who incorporate this drink into their daily routine often say they feel warmth returning to their calves and feet, which is a clear sign of improved blood flow. Another major factor that Dr. Eliana Eva highlights is the way aging affects the hormones that control muscle growth and repair. After 60, your body produces significantly less growth hormone, testosterone, even in women, and IGF-1, all critical for muscle strength, balance, and endurance. Without these hormones functioning properly, even mild activities can feel exhausting because your muscles aren't repairing themselves as quickly as they used to. The morning drink contains natural compounds that gently support hormonal balance, especially those linked to energy, metabolism, and muscle recovery. This doesn't mean boosting hormones artificially. Instead, it means supporting the glands that regulate muscle-related hormones so your body can maintain a healthy baseline. By drinking it early in the day, seniors take advantage of the morning hormonal cycle, when the body is most responsive to nutrient signals and when muscle repair pathways are most active. Inflammation also plays a huge role in weakening the legs with age, and most seniors don't realize how silently inflammation accumulates throughout the years. Even if you've never had a major injury, daily wear and tear, poor posture, long-term sitting, or old untreated joint issues create layers of inflammation that interrupt circulation and make your leg muscles slower to respond. This is why many seniors experience sudden leg giving out, knee cracking, or calf tightness even without heavy activity. The morning drink contains natural anti-inflammatory ingredients that don't work like painkillers, meaning they don't mask the symptoms. They actually help reduce the internal inflammation that limits strength, flexibility, and blood flow. As inflammation drops, your legs move more freely, your joints feel lighter, and your muscles regain the ability to contract with more power. Another overlooked reason seniors struggle with leg strength is nutrient absorption. Even if you're eating healthy foods, your digestive system doesn't absorb vitamins and minerals as efficiently as it did when you were younger. Key nutrients like magnesium, potassium, calcium, omega fats, and amino acids are essential for leg muscle function, yet most seniors are deficient without knowing it. The morning drink solves this by providing easily absorbable forms of these nutrients, meaning your muscles can use them immediately instead of losing them during digestion. Better absorption leads to better muscle tone, faster energy production, and reduced episodes of sudden weakness. But perhaps the most powerful mechanism behind this drink is how it supports the mitochondria, the tiny power generators inside your cells. As Dr. Eliana Eva teaches, mitochondrial decline is one of the primary reasons seniors lose strength, energy, and mobility. Weak mitochondria mean weak muscles. The drink activates mitochondrial function naturally, helping your leg muscles produce more energy throughout the day. This alone can make walking, standing, and climbing stairs significantly easier. Seniors often report that they feel a lightness in their legs within days, and this is almost always because their mitochondria are finally receiving the fuel they need. As we reach the final part of this life-saving message, Dr. Eliana Eva emphasizes one crucial truth. Your legs, your mobility, and ultimately your independence are not doomed by age. They are threatened by neglect, poor circulation, nutrient deficiencies, and inflammation that silently build over the years. Many seniors assume that stiffness, heaviness, or cramps are simply part of getting older, but the reality is that these are warning signals your body sends when muscles and blood vessels are being starved of oxygen, nutrients, and vital signaling molecules. Every day that passes without addressing these issues is a day your legs struggle unnecessarily, your balance wavers, and the risk of falls and loss of independence quietly rises. The morning drink, which has been introduced in the earlier sections, works by supporting nitric oxide production in the blood vessels, naturally widening arteries and capillaries so oxygen-rich blood can reach every corner of your legs. This simple biological shift helps muscles regain strength, improves coordination, and restores energy levels that seniors often believe they have permanently lost. Beyond the physical benefits, this drink also restores confidence. When your legs feel lighter, more responsive, and stronger during simple tasks, walking around the house, going upstairs, or tending to daily chores, you regain the mental assurance that your body will carry you safely through your day. One overlooked consequence of poor leg circulation is that the body prioritizes vital organs, redirecting blood away from the lower body to preserve life functions. This means your legs often experience weakness and fatigue before any other signs appear in your upper body. By improving blood flow with the morning drink, this redistribution is reversed and your lower limbs start receiving the oxygen and nutrients they have been missing for years. Seniors frequently notice changes within the first week: warmth returning to cold feet, reduced cramping at night, less heaviness while standing, and a renewed ability to enjoy daily walks. For those with more advanced circulation issues, improvements might take 2 to 3 weeks, but the progress is steady and consistent. Another critical factor is how the drink supports nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation. Aging bodies often struggle to absorb magnesium, potassium, calcium, and amino acids efficiently, and chronic low-grade inflammation can impede muscle function and joint mobility. The morning drink tackles both problems simultaneously by providing highly absorbable nutrients while soothing the inflammation that restricts blood flow and energy production. Additionally, this habit supports mitochondria, the cellular powerhouses that produce energy. As mitochondrial function improves, muscles become more responsive, fatigue diminishes, and daily movements that once felt exhausting begin to feel effortless again. Dr. Eliana Eva stresses that this is not a magic potion or a replacement for medical care. It is a safe, natural, and scientifically supported tool that works alongside proper medical guidance, exercise, and nutrition to optimize leg health and overall mobility. Seniors who commit to this simple daily routine often report remarkable outcomes: lighter legs, increased stability, faster recovery from activity, and a renewed sense of independence. Most importantly, they regain the ability to move without fear, whether climbing stairs, walking in the park, or simply standing without strain. The takeaway is clear: your legs carry you through life, and their health is critical to your overall well-being. Ignoring the early warning signs can lead to progressive weakness, reduced mobility, and a cascade of health problems, but taking action, even at 65, 70, or beyond, can reverse much of the damage. This daily morning drink is a straightforward, safe, and powerful step that seniors can take to preserve circulation, protect muscle function, support energy production, and maintain independence. By committing to this routine and combining it with sensible lifestyle choices, you not only improve your physical strength, but also reinforce confidence and quality of life, ensuring that your legs and your life remain active, strong, and capable well into your golden years.